In this case, the young nephew of the defendant had gone missing, and the defendant sent servants to various different cities looking for him. The plaintiff, Lalman Shukla, was sent to the city of Hardwar. After Shukla had been sent, the defendant decided to offer a reward of 501 rupees for anyone who found the child. Advertising leaflets were sent to Shukla in Hardwar, who began passing them out while looking for the child. He eventually found the child and returned home with him. He was rewarded with 2 British sovereigns and about 20 rupees, and seemed happy with this reward until about 6 months later when he was dismissed. He then turned around and sued for the reward. If the defendant was under an obligation to pay the reward, then the court would need to find that there was a contract between the parties. Normally, in cases like this, the advertisement would be an offer, and it would be accepted by the person who did whatever was required by the advertisement, in this case, finding the child. However, this case was a little different. For one thing, Lalman Shukla had already begun searching for the child before the reward was offered. And furthermore, he was already under an obligation to his employer to look for the child. Could it be said that merely by doing this duty, he was accepting the defendant's offer and giving consideration? The court said no. Justice Banerjee in the Allahabad High Court said, in order to constitute a contract, there must be acceptance of the offer, and there can be no acceptance unless there is a knowledge of the offer. In the present case, however, the claim cannot be regarded as one on the basis of a contract. The plaintiff was in service of the defendant. As such servant, he was sent to search for the missing boy. Being under that obligation, which he had incurred before the reward in question was offered, he cannot, in my opinion, claim the reward. There was already a subsisting obligation, and therefore the performance of the act cannot be regarded as a consideration for the defendant's promise. From this case, we learn that under the Indian Contracts Act, as under the common law, a person must act with knowledge of an offer in order to accept it, and consideration cannot be given by performing a pre-existing duty.